Pat Ruffino has his Week 8 QB rankings, so let's get right into it. Honorable mentions of Kevin Anderson and Nick Tiano. Basically, they just kind of showed up. Anderson came in after Drew Plitt injured his knee. He's done for the season. Nick Tiano did the same after AJ McCarron had a headset issue with the Battlehawks. With pretty much Tiano made his professional debut after having stints with the Texans, Argos, and Montreal Alouettes. Let's get right into it. Number 10, he's got Jawan Pass. He had 2 of 6, 32 yards, nothing else going on there. He was ranked 8th. He is now ranked 10th. We will see with Jack Cohn this weekend whether or not that plays a factor if Jawan Pass plays more. But they also made the trade for Paxton Lynch, but Paxton Lynch is not going to play anytime soon. It's basically, Benkert is out. Jack Cohn is still nursing a low body injury, so maybe Pass will play. But as of right now, the depth charts are saying that Cohn is the guy. Drew Plitt out for the season. He was ranked 9. He was 19 of 29, 213 yards. Didn't really do much, again, staying away from the Renegades offense. They've just been blah. They had a lot of high hopes in Arlington for Drew Plitt. We'll see. Basically, we'll check in with you guys next year. His final stats were a 63 of 99 versus a 63.6% passer rating, or completion percentage. 668 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 4 picks, and some rushing yards and 3 fumbles as well. So Drew Plitt did not look good. Cole McDonald came in. He was ranked 4th. I was really excited to see him play. 15 of 32, 106 passing yards, a touchdown and interception. It seems like potentially Brandon Silvers could be a go this weekend. That's something you have to keep in mind. But yeah, it was kind of a disappointing one for Cole McDonald. Kurt Benkert was ranked 12th, moved up to 7th. He was 22 of 31, 179 passing yards, a touchdown and a pick, but the broken ribs done him under. Really didn't get a chance to do anything in the XFL, so he is done for the season. De'Aaron King was an honorable mention last week, but came in. Now he's at 6. He was 1 for 1 for 12 passing yards and a touchdown, 3 rushing attempts for 20 yards. Definitely, he's not been used as much on the passing game that he was in the beginning of the season. But still, I mean, compared to how everybody else is playing, De'Aaron King is a guy. I wonder if other teams would be interested in him down the road. Jalen McClendon, he was unranked. He looked great. He's now number 5. 21 of 31, 264 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 25 yards on the ground. Did have a fumble, but he looked good. He looked like he had command of the game. He is now a guy, definitely, I agree, in the top 5. Ben DiNucci was 5th. Now he's up to 4th. 21 of 32, 266 passing yards, a touchdown and a pick. Also 52 yards on the ground. They continue to win. He continues to throw an interception in the red zone. He is given an interception. He has 14 turnovers for the season. Yikes. Ben DiNucci, 14 turnovers. Maybe he'll get a look in the NFL. I think he needs another year in the XFL to kind of straighten his game out. It's definitely a guy. Number 3, Quinton Dormady. He was 6. Now he's Dormady. I always say Dormady. Dormady. 27 of 34, 328 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 8 rushes for 22 yards and 3 touchdowns. He did have a fumble, looked fantastic. You know, Dormady had possibly one of the greatest games in all football history, totaling 350 yards and 6 touchdowns. And he's got command of the offense. He is their guy now going forward. So congratulations, Dormady. After all the drama that he went through, he looks like to be a guy. Now he's ranked 3rd. Could you believe that? The worst team in the league has the 3rd highest ranked quarterback, but it makes sense. He played great, and they had the big upset. Jordan Ta'amu, DC Defenders, 2. It was ranked 2 before. 21 of 29, 285 yards, 3 touchdowns, 23 yards rushing. Still back-to-back. Ta'amu was one of the best players in the league. He was one of the best in the USFL, so it's no shocker here that he is also playing well there. And, of course, number 1, the MVP now. It was kind of, maybe it was Brandon Silvers in the beginning and AJ McCarron was in the talk. Now it's really just AJ McCarron and Jordan Ta'amu. 26 of 34, 222 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, no picks. He is the guy in St. Louis. St. Louis has their guy. But that top 5 is looking good. We'll see what happens with these other teams as they finish the season. But guys to keep an eye on, Dormady, Jalen McClendon, look like they could potentially be players in the XFL.